today we got another behind the scenes here at Flipaquatics, and we're gonna be talking about these ponds right here, this 125 gallon. We also have a ton of other fish that are just looking so good. We're gonna check on all that today. What is going on, all you fish keepers, shrimp keepers, aquarium keepers, all the above? Today, we're doing another walkthrough, weekly walkthrough. This is a weekly series we started. And I want to start on this tank because these guys we've had for like 2 months now. They've been getting healthy, maybe a little bit less than 2 months. I guess it's like 6 weeks. But we've had to really take some time to get these guys healthy. These are blue-eyed lemon plecos. So if you look at them, they got the nice little blue in their eye. They're super pretty. I think these ones have long fins. Some of them do, some of them don't. So we'll probably just not even call them long fin just because it's inconsistent. But super pretty. We finally got them healthy. They came in so small. Whenever they come in small, they're just like, they're so hard to get healthy. So we finally got them eating really good. They're fat. They're doing good. We'll take it. So these guys are actually going on the website a little bit before this video, but I highly doubt they'll all sell before you guys actually watch this. So these will be added probably the weekend before you guys are actually seeing this video. And then the next day I want to talk about, just because we're right next to it, one, the smell just gets you every time because these guys, for whatever, it's not those ponds, it's literally just this one. But anyway, these are Daphnia. So there's two things in here. There's Daphnia, which like so many Daphnia. And then there's tons of bladder snails. So this is like pea puffer paradise right here. They would love it here. They might hate the smell, but they would love the food. So these guys, one of the best live foods out there. Absolutely phenomenal, good for your fish. We talk about it all the time. Bladder snails and Daphnia, but Daphnia mainly because it's just a self-sustaining live food. And I know you might get scared like, oh, Rob, it smells. I don't want that in my house. It doesn't smell. It's just this one. We can't figure it out. We just have to keep doing water changes. You come over to this one and like nothing, literally nothing. It smells phenomenal. I would swim in this water. I wouldn't swim in this water. And it just smells like nothing. But like there are literally so many, and the duckweed, like they'll actually start going in circles, and the duckweed will just like move in circles with them. And so just at the top of the water, there's like 500 right here. And then if you look on like the sides, like this is where all the babies hang out. So like all the adults are right here having a party, and then all the babies get like the exterior side. So it's interesting. There's so many. We feed it every single day to our fish here at Flipaquatics. It's great food, great for baby fish, great for small fish, great for big fish, great for all fish. So what are you doing? Give it a try. Emma was just saying, we never come over here. This is like the Tetra, this is the back. So there's still construction happening. We got 3 more roads we still got to put in eventually. We just haven't yet. One, we need the tanks, and well, we kind of have the tanks. But anyway, still stuff going on here. Haven't gotten to it yet. But these guys, one, they're absolutely ginormous. They look phenomenal. These are Cardinal Tetras. And so they're just big, fat, beautiful, great. Who doesn't love blue? Who doesn't love red? They look really good. And if those aren't good enough, we still have more over here. These ones are a little bit smaller. If you guys do end up ordering these, feel free to put a note and just be like, hey, I really want the big ones, or I really want the smaller ones. Because if you want bigger ones, like if you have other fish in there, those might be good. If you want them to live longer because they're younger, these might be good. Or if you want them to adjust to your parameters a little bit better. But Cardinal Tetras, always a favorite. And I looked at this tank and I'm like, we have to talk about that today. I'm super pumped about this fish. So these guys are literally impossible to bring in. They always come in unhealthy. We always have to nurse them back to health. And we finally have gotten a batch. Looks really good. We actually have 2 batches. There's another tank over here. These guys, blue Axelrodi, a super sensitive Rasbora, and only super sensitive because importing them, they just like tank. They just do not do good. So these guys looking good, super healthy, really pumped to finally have these back on the website. So these are one that you just don't see very often. You'll never see these in the pet stores. You might see them online from time to time, but again, like just to get nice healthy ones, it's so hard. Like it's taken us a long time to finally dial in what we need to do to get these really healthy, and boom, proof's in the pudding. They're doing great, and so pumped to have these back on the website. If you're looking for a rare Rasbora and one with some really cool blue colors, these are like very similar to the green cubitais, if you've ever seen those, except they have like that blue kind of translucent, like maybe even a little bit of green color to them. Really cool. So check them out. Listen, I'm not beneath having an ugly, nasty tank if the fish are healthy. And I will say the fish in here are super healthy. And then you come over here, and this one also does not look super great, but also extremely healthy. These are spotted blue-eyed rainbow fish. Now, they're super cool. These guys are actually extremely easy to breed. All you need to do is throw a spawning mop in here, pull the spawning mop out. These guys are just really cool. Every once in a while, like I guarantee, not in this tank, when we sell all these, like with how bad this tank looks, once we sell all these, if we did nothing for like a couple weeks, we would have a bunch of babies in there because there's mulm in the bottom. Guarantee there's eggs in the mulm. Guarantee there's probably some eggs on the back of the filter somewhere that the fish haven't necessarily saw it. Again, we all have that dirty tank, and this is our dirty tank. But these fish, you check them out on the website, they look so beautiful, especially the males when they're like in breeding colors, looking great. And we don't have any like super dominant males in any of these tanks. I mean, I guess a couple, but we don't have like the black background, the black substrate to really make their colors pop. But these guys are big, beautiful, like that guy looks good. So if you guys are looking for a fun breeding project or just something a little different, these guys are looking great. And again, if you want the big ones, request them on the website. When you place an order, put in the notes, and we'll take good care of you. Next up, this one is a Rasbora. It's a really small Rasbora, very similar to the chili. It's the Merah, and we talk about these guys a lot, but the unique thing about these right now is they're out of season for like another probably three months maybe. So they're gonna be really hard to find. And I know going into like the busier months, like, you know, November, December, where people are like inside spending time in their aquariums, they always want to get fish. And these guys probably won't be available. I mean, we do have a couple other tanks that are going through quarantine, so like maybe we'll still have them. But we definitely don't have chilies. Chilies are near impossible to get right now. And so, so if you're looking for something very similar to chilies, these are the next best thing because they do have the beautiful reds. They get really good color once they color up and they feel comfortable. And I almost guarantee there are a couple chilies in here. The biggest difference between these guys and chilies is chilies have more of the exclamation point on their pattern, and these guys have more of like an oval black dot, but they still have very beautiful red color. So one that I would check out if you're interested in getting them, especially if you got like a shrimp tank, you want something that's shrimp compatible, these are a great choice for you. These next ones are pretty common, but I have to say these ones they look really good. So we all know at least most of us probably know, if we've been in the hobby for a while, what a white cloud mountain minnow is. And these guys are the long fin variation, which normally when we get them in, they're not really showing the long fins. But these guys prove me wrong. They have like these super drapey, beautiful fins, tons of colors in their fins. They got the red, the oranges, like, I mean, they look phenomenal. So there's not many left. I'd say we probably have like 30-ish. So these ones probably will sell out pretty quick just because like, they're beautiful, especially once people see this video. They might not sell it until this video hits, but these ones I expect to be gone really fast just because they're stunning. And I say that like, they actually are, like, these are some of the best ones I've ever seen. All right, if you guys are looking for like an oddball, these are called Cobalt, our blue Cobalt gobies. They're a Stiphonon species. And so like, you look in here and like, they're really not showing like this amazing color, but the males, there's a couple dominant males in here, and they have like this beautiful like iridescent like blue shimmer to them. Of course I can't see any right now, but I was looking at them earlier, and like, oh, like there's one, like it has like its like speckling pattern on top of it, like just absolutely gorgeous. And like, again, these tanks are not made to show off their best color. So once you get them in an aquarium with like some live plants, some black substrate, like these guys are gonna absolutely pop. And these ones are like, these are an algae eater. Like in nature, they're gonna eat a lot of algae. They'll probably eat like Daphnia and stuff like that. But like their main food is like hair algae, like biofilm growing. They're really just a scavenger. So they're not like peacock gobies, where like hardcore predator. These guys are much more peaceful, but I certainly wouldn't keep them with like tiny baby shrimp because, you know, see a baby, eat a baby. It happens, but definitely cool. We've had these guys for like, I don't know, 4 months, something like that. So like super healthy, been through plenty of quarantine, super acquainted to our type of food, which we're feeding like the North Fin, kelp flake, we're feeding kelp wafers, stuff like that. So these guys should do really, really good for you. And just a cool species if you want something a little different. These ones we've talked about recently, like in the last couple weeks. But these guys, like, literally gorgeous. They're the Redchin killifish, Panchax, Redchin Panchax, like the males. Like, just like, that is the most gorgeous fish I've ever seen. And we keep them in like, this is just a group setting. Like, they're just all chilling together. We got all, the females still have like the checkered pattern. They just don't have any other colors. Like they don't have like orange or yellow or anything like that. So it's really easy to sex them, tell them apart. And these guys do just fine in like a community setup. If you're trying to breed them, you probably want like 2 males, 1 female, or 2 females, 1 male, something like that. But we just have them in a holding tank. They look so good. And the only downside to these is maybe they're a little bit more on the expensive side. I want to say they're like $12 a fish or something like that. But we import these from Czech, and Czech is like really good at breeding all their stuff. So they breed these themselves. They look phenomenal. They do really good. Like we had like, I want to say we had 0 losses since we've gotten them in. So really cool fish. And again, just something more unique, beautiful in color. If you're looking for like that centerpiece fish or just a really fun breeding project. So I wanted to show you guys something a little different that we don't normally talk about. So one, we just got in a ton of these Blue Dreams. These came from a local breeder. We're just selling them as imported, even though they're not imported. Just because like the team just has a hard time distinguishing between imported and USA because we don't have USA bred very often. So if you go on our website and you order Blue Dreams imported, you will get these. These are the ones that we're pulling from right now. So again, we got them from local breeder. They look good. There's some buried females in there. Definitely some really good ones in there. So those, interesting, looking good. And then if you come down here, I don't know if you guys have ever kept freshwater frogs before, but I believe all of these should be going back in stock. Regular African dwarf frogs, fully aquatic. They do need access there. So like, you don't want to just, you know, put them in a enclosed bowl with no access to the surface of the water. So like, we learned that the hard way because we shipped them in breather bags and they didn't really like that. So we got it down now. And that was a long time ago. We've learned a lot since then, but those guys. And then we got the albino ones over here, which, like, you know, just something different. Just if you want white instead of brown color, this is the way to go. And then these guys are the platinums. These ones are still going through quarantine. So they should go back in stock for this video. I'm not 100% sure. I need to make sure that, you know, based on their medication, everything like that, they're looking good. But these guys are bigger. And the only difference between the albino and the platinum is just their skin is just more of like I don't know. It's supposed to have like a little bit of a checkered pattern or like look more darker colored. But people love the platinum ones versus the albino ones. And hey, you know, we keep getting them. They are 2 different types though. We do get them from different places. So it isn't like, you know, these are just albino and these ones are albino. They are 2 different lines that are bred differently. I'm not a frog expert. I'm a shrimp expert, you know, but I do like the frogs. So just so you guys know, if you do get them, they need to be fed frozen food. So we feed them frozen bloodworms, frozen Daphnia, things like that. You could feed them live Daphnia. I'm sure you could probably get them acquainted to pellet food, but we don't do that. They don't really, you know, it's just not the best food for them. So we prefer the frozen food since we have it. And don't just feed them bloodworms because they would get bloated and it wouldn't be good. So anyway, that's what I got for you guys this week. Hey, if you're, another thing, I guess, real quick, since we didn't talk about a plant, moss, Java moss. We got tons of Java moss. It's one of our better sellers. Everyone loves it for shrimp and stuff like that. So if you're looking for a plant this week, our Java moss, all grown here, either by us or a local breeder. So really good stuff. We don't just, buy a ton of it, throw it in portion cups and sell it. For our Java moss, all grown in-house or by a local breeder. So it's really good stuff. But that's what I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little walkthrough, a little behind the scenes. And I hope you guys have a great week. As always, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll catch you on the flip side.